Hi children, do you know how did the early men discovered fire? In ancient days, there was no light after the sunset. The early men used to live in dark nights without any light. During those period of time, by rubbing two stones accidentally, they discovered the fire. After this discovery of fire, it was used in different ways that we shall see in the next slide. How did the early men made use of the fire? They made use as a source of light to scare away animals, to roast meat, and to get more warmth in winter season. These are the four ways they made use. A changing environment. Around 12,000 years ago, there were major changes in the climate of the world with a shift to relatively warm conditions. In many areas, this led to the development of grasslands. Animals that survived on grass increased. Animals like deer, antelope, goat, all those animals survived on grass increased. There was also an increase in the rearing of animals, so people learned about the food habits and breeding of animals. They learned to grow crops like wheat and barley. So what did men and women, what they did do, Men, women and children probably collected these grains as food and learned where they grew and when they ripened. This may have led them to think about growing plants on their own. There are three stone ages in the history of mankind. The first one is Paleolithic period or Old Stone Age. This term refers to the age where we find a large number of stone tools. It extends from 2 million years ago to about 12,000 years ago and is divided into lower, middle and upper Paleolithic. Second one is called Mesolithic, the period beginning about 12,000 years ago till about 10,000 years ago is called the Mesolithic or Middle Stone Age. Stone tools found during this period were generally tiny and were called microliths. Third one is called a Neolithic. It is about 10,000 years ago and is therefore known as the New Stone Age. Rock paintings. Many of the caves in which these early people lived have paintings on the walls. People living in caves painted walls. Accuracy and skill portrayed in these paintings, which you can see in the picture, how beautifully it is made. Next is who did what. Earliest people hunted animals, gathered fruits, made stone tools and painted on cave walls. Some tasks were done by men and others by women. Both men and women may have done many things together. A closer look, Hunsgi. Hunsgi is in South India. It is famous for early Paleolithic sites. Large number of tools found here. Habitation cum factory sites are in plenty. Habitation sites include caves and rock shelters. People chose these natural caves because they provided shelter from the rain, heat, and wind. Most tools were made from limestone, which was locally available here. Review of the topics. The early men used fire as a source of light to scare away animals, to roast food, to get warmth in winter. They learned about food habits and breeding of animals. There are three types of stone ages: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. The early man was interested in rock paintings. Some sites known as habitation sites are places where people lived. A number of early Paleolithic sites were found in Hunsgi. That's all, students, today. Have a nice day.